Hi, welcome to our channel of IGNOU Audiobooks, Indira Gandhi National Open University, School of Vocational Education and Training, SOVET, Bachelor of Arts, Vocational Studies, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, BAMSME Revised. Semester 5, BPAS 184 Logistics Management, Block-1 Introduction to Logistics Management, Unit-3 Logistics and Supply Chain Management Interrelationship, 3.0 Objectives. After reading this unit, you should be able to provide a conceptual framework of supply chain management, distinguish logistics from supply chain management, discuss the processes of supply chain management and their inter-relationship across the supply chain, explain the areas for application of tools of supply chain management, and examine the challenges in supply chain management. 3.1 Introduction. Supply chain management, SEM, encompasses a series of interrelated activities, from movement and storage of raw materials, work-in-progress inventory and of finished goods from point of origin to point of consumption. SEM has lot of activities relating to industrial engineering, system engineering, logistics and information technology. SEM is an umbrella concept that links together multiple processes. Logistics refers to movement, storage and flow of goods, services, and information within the overall supply chain. This unit familiarizes you with important aspects of interrelationship between SEM and logistics. 3.2 Supply Chain Management, Conceptual Framework. A supply chain is a complex and dynamic supply and demand network with a sequence of organizations in their facilities, functions, and activities, which are involved in production and delivery of a product or service. It comprises a network of suppliers, distributors, distribution centers, retailers, etc. All have a common goal of transforming and delivering the final products to customers. Supply chain management, SCM, is an integrating function for linking major business functions and processes within and across companies into a unified, high-performing business model. It includes all logistics management activities, manufacturing, operations, coordinating processes/activities across marketing, sales, product, design, finance, and information technology. SCM has evolved from an initial focus on improving relatively simple, but labor-intensive processes to the contemporary practice of engineering and managing of extraordinarily complex global networks. The term SCM was developed to express the need to integrate the key business processes from end user to original suppliers. There has been a tremendous impact of information technology on logistics and supply chain management. The trend now is more on third-party service providers, outsourced, to improve purchasing and supply management, with focus on transportation and logistics for quick response and integrated logistics. Nowadays, customers want not only the products but also the guaranteed, efficient services, including environmentally friendly and recycling practices. 3.3 Distinction between logistics and supply chain management. Globalization's influence brought to fore the need for logistics strategies to deal with complex networks including multiple entities spanning multiple countries. There is distinction between logistics and supply chain management. Logistics is that part of the supply chain process that plans, implements, and controls the efficient, effective flow, forward as well as reverse, and storage of goods, services, and related information between the point of origin and the point of consumption, in order to meet customers' requirements. Supply chain management is the systemic and strategic coordination of the traditional business functions across these business functions within a particular company and across businesses within the supply chain for the purposes of improving the long-term performance of the individual companies and the supply chain as a whole. SCM refers to strategic issues and logistics and operational issues. All the activities associated with the sourcing, procurement, consumption, and logistics management come under the SCM, incorporating the coordination and collaboration with the parties such as suppliers, intermediaries, distributors, and customers, comprising the entire flow that brings a product or service to sale. Logistics management is a small segment of SCM that deals with the management of goods in an efficient way, focused on the transportation and storage. SEM is a broader term and refers to the connection, right from the suppliers to the ultimate consumer. Over the years, SEM evolved as an improvement over logistics management. The key differences between logistics and SEM are: A. Supply chain covers procurement, logistics, and other functions, while logistics is a separate function that focuses on product movement between suppliers and stores/customers. B. Logistics refers to the movement, storage, and flow of goods, services, and information inside and outside the organization. SEM is the movement and integration of supply chain activities in a way to link major business processes within and across companies into a high-performance business model. C. Logistics management mostly involves transportation, encompassing the management of supply and demand, control over cost, allocation, and all collaborations. F. A single organization is involved in logistics while there are multiple organizations in SEM. G. SEM is a new concept as compared to logistics, while logistics is an activity within the SEM. 3.4 Supply chain management, activities, and processes. SEM involves a series of activities which may or may not be interconnected to one another, the important components being: A. Planning. It represents a strategic segment to manage resource utilization for satisfying customer requirements for their products and services. B. Information. Detailed information of all components is critical for effective SEM, which is managed through systems and computers. C. Source. Selecting the best suppliers for supplying raw material to produce the product. It requires developing a set pricing and delivery system in the supply chain. D. Production. In manufacturing, the supply chain manager should schedule the activities needed to produce, test, package, and label. It is the most important component of the supply chain. E. Delivery. This part is mainly referred to as logistics by the supply chain manager, which starts with the receipt of orders from the customer. It has a network of warehouses for storing the product, choosing carriers to deliver the product to the customer, and establishing a system for receiving payments. F. Return of goods. This is a critical part of the system, wherein a flexible and responsible network is created to take back excess or defective products delivered to customers, and also providing support services to those who encounter some problems. Analytics can also find any errors or gaps in the supply chain. Reports are the result of analytics. Analytics can lead to various types of reports that depict the data. Each report will reveal how the supply chain is able to meet the pre-established key performance indicators. 8. Security tools. Supply chain managers are generally focused on the supply chain, but ignoring safety can expose your business to threats. Data theft is a serious problem among businesses, potentially driving the partners and customers away and affecting the company's reputation. Anyone who purchased goods from the firm is also at risk of having passwords, credit cards, and personal information stolen. The risk of data theft can significantly decrease through SEM's security features. Smart businesses will limit access to their SEMs so that employees only have access to the information they need to do their jobs. This mitigates the risk of someone accidentally misusing the information. 9. Compliance tools. There is a growing concern amongst consumers in knowing where the products are made and how they are produced. As a result, suppliers are concerned to ensure that their standards comply with industry, government policies, and consumer expectations. Also, it enables easy access of records to establish compliance in the event of an audit. Many tools are available that individually impact the supply chain, but it is best to utilize these tools in conjunction with one another. Many of these tools are designed to function with other tools, thereby increasing the overall effectiveness of supply chain. 3.6 Supply chain management challenges. Supply chains are an integral part of the economy, and new supply chains and processes are being created every day. The supply chain opportunities are expanding from global sourcing of goods to distribution, sales, and fulfillments, touching all areas of SEM. There are certain challenges which are described below. Manufacturing. The supply chains begin with the process of manufacturing and end with getting the product into the hands of the consumer. The production department is responsible for coordinating production schedules, determining how long the manufacturing process of a product will take, and keeping track of the inventory of finished products. The materials analyst keeps track of inventory and material schedules and coordinates materials with production schedules. Data analysis, data management by data analyst, data acquisition engineer, data manager, data administrator, or statistician is a key component in supply chain. A proper understanding and analysis of this data helps supply chains work efficiently. In fact, data analysis and management are vital within SEM, since all the processes involved in serving consumers effectively have to be data-driven. Procurement, focusing primarily on identifying and purchasing the raw materials needed to create products, is a key part of what keeps supply chains going. There is a wide range within this, from procurement analyst focusing on one specific aspect of purchasing, to purchasing managers who oversee the purchasing decisions for an entire organization. Transportation. Getting products into the hands of consumers is the main goal of a supply chain, and meeting this goal is possible through transportation. This is the responsibility of transportation analysts or logistics analysts under a transportation manager, with primary focus on getting products from the factory to the consumer. Customer service, always a crucial part of any interaction between a business and a consumer. Customer service ensures that customers are satisfied with the products they receive. There are many roles, from accounts specialist at a logistics firm working to coordinate product shipments and resolve customer issues, to a customer service manager overseeing the satisfaction of a company's entire client base. Innovations in supply chain management imply making a business more efficient by improving the way inventory and logistics are handled. The challenges are to be transformed into opportunities. It could be through 1. Predictive analytics and machine learning. Big data can predict outcomes from various supply chain scenarios, make recommendations, and manage supply risk. 2. Corporate cards to streamline supply chain payments. These automated payments make supply chains more efficient by reducing processing errors and eliminating invoicing. These are streamlined and more secure. In current times, these have more acceptance. 3. Strategies outside current boundaries. Many companies are introducing innovations in the supply chain by focusing on what improvements they can bring about in their current partnerships and arrangements. They need to forge new arrangements within their supply chain to improve productivity and meet their targeted benchmarks. 4. Improve operating techniques. Most companies look for the latest high-tech SEM tools to make their supply chain division more effective. One way that many supply chain professionals have been able to improve efficiency is through imbibing the Japanese philosophy of business improvement known as Kaizen, a process philosophy that emphasizes teamwork, lean manufacturing, and allowing the employees provide inputs in the process. There are 5 key elements of Kaizen: teamwork, personal discipline, improved morale, quality circles, and suggestions for improvement. 3.7 Conclusion. SEM is an improvement over the traditional logistics management, which helps in the timely delivery of the products to customers. It also plays a crucial role in increasing business profits by reducing the overall costs, which improves its competitiveness. The SEM system brings together all the key activities such as purchasing, production, storage, transportation, and distribution under a single system in order to produce and distribute the merchandise in desired quality and quantity at right time and place, so that the overall cost is reduced and service levels are improved. Logistics and SEM are fast-growing business areas. The global companies have heavily invested in SEM to gain competitive advantages. Computer technology has advanced at such a phenomenal rate that it is currently far ahead of the ability of the supply and logistics field to adequately utilize the new technologies. The communication capabilities have fundamentally changed the way we think about information sharing and dissemination. However, supply chain and logistics planning are still primarily based on the distributed models that came as the result of personal computers. There is great scope for new generation of supply, chain and logistics planning technology based on centralized planning and collaboration. Thank you.